What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday, coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today, we need 3,200 points to collect all of these champion fragments for the current fusion. We need to pull some shards. So, what kind of shards should we pull? We have a lot of options right now. First of all, we can pull 150 ancient shards to get a Shemnath. I made a video about that the other day. Is she worth summoning? In my opinion, no, not really. Unless you are a Kraken and want to fill out your Pokédex, then you don't care. Sure, go for her. But otherwise, she's just an okay champion, somewhat useful in Factions Wars or Cursed City. I wouldn't really go for her. Now, we do have some progressive chances. Now, first of all, in Ancient Shards and Sacred Shards and Primal Shards, you have this list of champions. Now, the obvious choice to me would be Duchess. I do not have a Duchess. I've always wanted a Duchess, so Duchess would be my choice. Now, Elva is also a very solid tanky reviver, very useful as well. And then you got Brogni, who was much better a year ago when he was part of the best Hydra compositions. Now, he's just okay. I don't think he's quite as useful as he once was, but still a very good champion. And you've got, what's her name? Kriya the Rye, I think. She's probably pretty useful as long as you have her partner champion Timothy the Fool. And then you've got Manaya, who is a pretty bad basic healer who is a little bit better if you have her partner Kronar. Now, when it comes to the epics, Sepulchre Sentinel is a very good epic champion, used in part with some very basic Demon Lord compositions. So if you're looking for a block buffs champion, she's a very good option. You got Mausoleum Mage, who is quite frankly an outdated epic champion. He might be useful in some very early game arena compositions, but easily overpowered very quickly over time. And you've got Grizzled Jarl, who I have never summoned in my life. So that's who I would choose for those slots. That's for Ancient, Primal, and Sacred. However, I'm doing something very different than what I normally do during fusions. I usually save my Sacred Shards specifically for fusions. But I am getting closer to my pity for Void Shards. I don't know how close I am because I haven't done a good job of keeping track. I thought I was going to get it in the last 2 times event, and I did not. But I still think that I'm very close, and one of my most wanted champions in the whole game, Siphi the Lost Bride, is available. So I'm going to select her. Now, Necrid the Great is also a very good champion. He does a good job of defending, keeping alive your squishy nukers. So I wouldn't mind getting him if Siphi wasn't my choice. Now, when it comes to the epics, Maneater, of course, very useful in Demon Lord compositions. I don't really use him. I have 2 of him built, but I already had a clan boss team by the time I summoned him. So he's not quite as useful as he once was. I mean, you can still build Demon Lord teams with him, but there are just a lot more options than when I first started the game. And then this other champion, Sky Touch Shaman. She's a cool champion, but has limited usage once you get past the early stages of the game. She is fun to play with. She does have Revive on Death in her kit, but she also kind of like fears herself or something. So she's a bit difficult to use, a little bit outdated. So I am going with this here. I don't actually care to get the Maneater, but I don't know if you can just, yeah, you can't just choose the legendary for some reason. So I'll put him in there, but I won't really keep him, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, I might +1 my Maneater if I get one. But what I'm really looking for here is a 15 times chance of getting Siphi. Now, if we do pull a legendary, I will probably move over to the Sacreds because I really do want a Duchess too. I mean, those are two of my most wanted champions to this day. Neither one of them is as strong as they were 6 months ago, before Mythicals really started ramping up and taking over. But they're still both really good and really useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to summon one by one and hope that I hit a legendary. I hope I hit it soon. Otherwise, I'm going to have to summon all of my Void Shards in order to reach that 3,200 points that I need. I would still be a few points short, but I would just summon, ooh, this is new for me, Slixus Stripe Hide. Okay, I don't know. Oh wait, was this the, well, okay, it's not super new to me. This was the Fusion Champion from last month. I don't know if he's actually any good at anything. People think he's okay-ish from the reviews, but those don't always mean anything. And okay. Anyway, what I was saying is I would finish off with Mystery Shards if we do end up pulling all of my Void Shards, because I'd just be a few points short. But we'll see if we get anything beyond just a bunch of rares for the rest of the video. We got a Cage Bound. I summon him very often. I summon his soul very often. Terex the Restless. This guy must be brand new also. I don't remember if he was part of a fusion. Reviews are not strong, but it's a rare, so what do you expect? And we got a Dilgal. Okay, come on. Let's see Siphi, the Lost Bride. Come on. Let's see Siphi. Time to come out of your grave. Let's go. Don't have Rhodos. Would really like to get Rhodos too. Still very useful champions. Unless you're coming up against a team of Mythicals. The very, very high end of Arena and Live Arena. They don't use them quite so much. But I'm not there. I'm not in Platinum anything. Come on. Let's see some gold. I know I'm getting close to Mercy, but I don't know if I'm 5 away or 35 away. I don't know. But I've got 9 more chances. Let's see the Siphi. Come on. Come out. Come out wherever you are, Siphi. Okay, we got our Maneater. Okay. Congratulations to me. I've got a probably +1 one of my Maneaters. Don't know if that's necessary. Don't know if that'll be useful in any way. But that's probably what's going to happen. Okay, 4 more chances. I also needed all of these. Oh, we got a Cold Heart. Don't need a Cold Heart anymore. Got plenty. I also needed all these champions for champion training. I needed a bunch of void chickens, so that's the other reason why I was doing this. But we got one last shot, one shard in a dream for Siphi the Lost Bride, and we got a Stitched Beast who might become useful with this current fusion. Probably not. We probably just threw away all of our void shards for nothing. Well, not for nothing. Need to pull some mystery shards and we will be done here with the video. But what I was saying is I am close to done with the champion training, but I'm kind of running out of all of the other brews. So I need to do a bunch of champ training with all of these voids that were not Siphi the Lost Bride. So struck out this weekend, but I've got plenty of sacred shards available for next week's champion chase. What can you do? That's it for today. I'm Weiler Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you head on out today, and we'll be back with more Rage and Legends content. See ya!